Good morning, precious. Hey, Miss Vicky. You about to leave? Okay. Good morning, officer, sir. How you doing? Thank you for your service. All right. Good morning, precious. Thank you. Good morning. When you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, Shakenya. Hit subscribe. That's why somebody farted right when I was coming in. They must have did it when they was coming out. Hey, Cynthia, shout out to Flint, Michigan. They said, disgusting asses. See, this type of stuff that made me go out there and question folks. Did you do that? Did you do that? Good morning, Kenneth King. How are you? Good morning, Terry King. How are you? So, guys, today, now the next person coming in gonna think I did that. God damn it. So, y'all, today on Coffee and Conversation, when you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, because that's where it's popping. I mean, I know I come here on the live, but that YouTube channel, I want that to pop. That way you can just share the link from the YouTube channel. That way it won't look like no bootleg live that somebody just doing. You actually can go to a YouTube channel, send them a YouTube link so they can share it. Be like, you know what? This must be a legitimate show because it got a YouTube link. It ain't just no. You can share the live too, though. I don't care. Share it now. I give you a minute. Go on, share it now. Share it now. So, guys, you got a test coming up. You got your test coming up Friday. So today we're gonna do a review of what we learned since we started. Okay. So get your pencil and paper so you can take notes, because I want you to pass your first test. Hey, baby girl, what a whoop. Oh, damn. What a whoop-de-whoop. See, I don't like this. I'm going to call her ass out every time I see her, because I just found out that baby girl know how to do her own hair. So when I be in here bragging on how her hair look, thinking she done went out of town or, spent a whole lot of money, she do it herself. So when she come in here and her hair ain't done, I'm going to have something to say about it. Period. You better. I'm on you. I'm your auntie. I'm your And these cuts came out, baby girl. I swear I didn't do it on purpose, but they jumped out. So I'm going to toss them because they was on the floor. Yeah, they're going to have to put me on payroll now. Okay, guys, let me hurry up. Because I got to get to the office. We're going to do a review. So far, since you started your senior year, I'm going to tell you a couple things that we've talked about, because now we enter into mental health. That's like the main focus now. Mental health, our health and well-being. I'm focusing a lot on that this semester, because you've been through a lot. These last 3 years, you've been separated from your child. Your baby mama or your baby daddy now turned this baby against you. So you up in arms right now. You going through it. Your children going through it. It damaged your whole family. Some of y'all had to start over if you had business ventures and your baby was working with you. Like, it was so much. I had to go through so much. I lost so much these last 3 years. It's like I'm starting over from scratch. You know what I'm saying? And I had put so much into what I had built up until it was just destroyed. Just a baby being taken out your life can destroy everything, whether it be the manipulation from the other parent or the loss through death. You go through a lot of changes, and mental, that's most important. So we ain't really been focusing on our mental these last 3 years. So this year, this is what we working on, okay? I just had to throw that out there because I see a lot of new people jumping in. So I had to throw that out there, guys. Welcome to Coffee and Conversation. Hey, Joe, how you doing, boo? So far, y'all, we've talked about talking to your therapist about childhood traumas. We talked about that. Some of the things that you might have suffered as a child growing up that you never really dealt with. Talk to your therapist about that. We started off the year with that. We talked about not taking advantage of people, not mistreating people. We talked about that. We talked about telling people how you really feel about them. Like, some of y'all walking around here fake as hell. I get the same amount of love from the people that don't fuck with me and fix it, Jesus, this is a Christian show. From the people that don't like me for real, than the people that like me. Ain't that crazy? I get the same amount of love from the people that don't mess with me and don't like me. That they hug on me, they kiss on me, they tell me they love me, they say they support me and they wish me well. And then they don't even like me for real. I know the fakeness of it all. So with that being said, tell people how you really feel. If you don't like them for real and you ain't messing with them, let them know that. Don't be having people walking around with a false sense of security thinking that you good with this person and everything is all right. And you really don't mess with them. So, yeah, telling people how you truly feel about them. You know what I'm saying? That was something we talked about. That was a deep one. People was chiming in for that one. Talking to your kids about relationships. The difference between open relationships, cheating in relationships. How to deal with relationships. How to cope with relationship issues. Yeah, y'all should be talking about stuff like that. That was one of the things we talked about. Let me see. Talking to your therapist about how you truly feel with the loss of your child. You know, the abandonment issues, isolation, the betrayal. Because you got to think about it. That baby is in on it. That baby is with the other parent. Even though they were manipulated, even though they were lied to, they were conned in, however way they bought them, whatever way they did to get that baby to turn on you, at the end of the day, that baby turned on you. So the betrayal is real. Loyalty is not there. You know what I'm saying? The same amount of love and respect that child has for one parent, that child should have for the other. And if they don't, part of it is because of you, the parent. Part of it is because you got a lot of control in that. Like if your baby had a problem with you, that baby mama, that baby daddy know about it. It's their responsibility to tell you about that problem that baby's having with you, to give you the opportunity to try to fix it. So for that parent to harbor that type of energy and hold on to that and allow this relationship to suffer a demise, you foul as hell and you are not a good parent. No matter how you portray to be to others, you're not a good parent. That child should love and respect both parents the same. It should be an equal balance. And if it's not, you are to blame for that. You are, period. Even if it's to the point where that baby mama or baby daddy don't want nothing to do with that baby. You got some situations where these men tell these women they don't want no kids and get them the money to take care of it, and they don't. And they have babies, and now this man is forced to be a dad. I don't feel that that's fair. Not at all. So therefore, yeah, we talked about that. We talked about listening to people. You know, a lot of us just like to listen when people congratulating us and telling us how proud they are of you and how good you're doing. But a lot of us don't like to listen when people trying to tell them the bad. Like, you got to be willing and open to accept the good, the bad, and the ugly about yourself, period. And most of the time, the bad about you is going to come from other people because they looking at you. They see you. They see you for what you really are. So, yeah, you got to be willing to listen and be open-minded to the things that certain people tell you, meaning that the people that you have in your circle that you know love you. You got to listen to what they got to say. So let me see. Loving yourself. We talked about that. We talked about thinking before you speak. Talked about that. We talked about burying parts of yourself. Since this baby's been taken out of your life, a lot of you, probably parts of you have went numb. You know, you had to bury certain things about yourself. That was one segment. And then the next segment, we came back at you with, how are you coping with the loss? Because parts of you that you lost, you probably wanted to hold on to. Parts of your character, parts of yourself, you probably wanted to hold on to it a little bit. But because of the loss of that baby, it robbed you of so many things that now you have to deal with this new person. You had to bury these things, because if not, you was going to be crying every day. You was going to be depressed. You was going to be going. So we had to bury certain parts of what we were feeling and how we were feeling and coping with the loss of that child. Fix it, Jesus. And the loss is different. Like I say, one, if your child is deceased. Both of them need to be treated, mental health treatment, both. If you lost a child through death, but if you lost a child because a parent has just moved away, took this baby out your life, period. No contact, no communication. You don't even know how your baby doing on this day. Fix it, Jesus. Talk to somebody about that. What else did we talk about in this semester? We talked about a manipulation technique. When you make that baby hold secrets from the other parent. When you say things, when you drop that baby off, like, don't tell them people this. Don't tell them people that. Don't tell them people what's going on in my house. Those people is that baby's family. So we talked about that. We talked about that being a manipulation technique that most parents use when they're trying to turn that child against that other parent. Because see, now you're making that parent the ops. You're making that parent the enemy. Don't tell these people. Yeah, you causing a child to start disconnecting from that family. That ain't fair. Yeah, manipulation technique. Let me see what else. The importance of a child loving, honoring, and cherishing their parent. That was one that we talked about. That was a good one. Having a mentor. Being a mentor. Complimenting people. What else we got? Pleasantries. Saying good morning to people. Good afternoon, good night. Yeah, that was a simple one. We talked about, yesterday we talked about your reputation. I'm trying to see, because there's one that I'm missing. Oh, congratulating people, being happy for people when they're going through whatever they're going through, when they've won something, when they've done something exciting. Yeah, actually being genuinely happy for those people. That was something that we talked about, because that's a big thing. And I think that's it, guys. So I hope you jotted this down for your review. Your test is coming up Friday. I hope this helped. And it's Monday, baby. Enjoy your day. And I'm out.